This is the first showcase of my next mod. It's a bit of a non-traditional tech mod in that rather than adding a bunch of self-contained machines to automate, it provides a set of simple blocks and simple mechanics that when composed together in clever ways will form the automation functionality you typically see in your standard tech mod. So this video will showcase the first two features of this mod. First is item chutes. They look kind of like pipes. They function more like simplified hoppers. They have a single stack inventory and they push items out towards the direction they're facing. So for example, if I place this against the ground, it faces down. Place it against that block, it faces that direction. And if I put items up here in this hopper at the start, they get taken out and oops, they eventually end up in this barrel. So there's one additional mechanic with these, that if they're powered by redstone, then they will hold on to the last item in their inventory. They will not push that one out. You can see the barrel got 7 of the 8 wool blocks, and the 8th one is still here. I'll show you how that's useful in a moment. One thing to keep in mind with these, just like hoppers, they cannot move items upward. If you try to connect it upward, it'll just connect downward. If you want to move items upward, just use normal vanilla water mechanics. So just put one here, you can see it's all vanilla stuff. And yeah. Since these have just one output side, there's no issue with running them in parallel right next to each other. They will not connect to each other except in the direction you tell them to connect. The second feature that I've implemented so far is the rotator. So if I put a block with the direction on top, every time I give it a redstone signal, it's going to rotate the block. You can see it better from above. Really simple mechanic. You can combine it, for example, with dispensers. I can see that dispenser is rotating to split up your items in multiple even streams. You can see it's being evenly distributed among all 4 different streams. It's just a simple using chutes for a redstone clock with a comparator and powering the dispenser and rotator together. Pretty simple little item splitter going on here. So you can take that rotator and the item chutes with the redstone mechanic and compose all of that together to create an item sorter, for example. You can see this chute in the middle is rotating every few seconds. It switches to different output because it's on that rotator with a longer timer. And you can see these other chutes on top of the barrels all have a different color of wool. And they're all facing down into the barrels, and they're all powered by these redstone blocks in the corner, so they're not releasing the wool into these barrels, which are all empty. So if I place all of my wool in the top, it all comes down into here, and it'll just get output into whichever chute will accept it. So over the course, probably for 1 or 2 rounds, you'll see the items end up in the right barrels, sorted by whichever one had the right color wool locked in there. So you can see if you wanted to sort more than the speed you can get with here, you could probably use an item splitter and then get 4 of these sorters going, and then in parallel, parallelize it, and then combine the output in the end. The intention with this mod is to get the player to create large contraptions. So that's why I'm not providing single self-contained sorting blocks and such. It's all supposed to be large redstone contraptions that provide your automation and your other tech mod functionality. So stay tuned, I'll be adding more stuff soon.